this box. Open up this box, see what I got. It's from the basement. My old smocks, old knife and flag apron. That was a good apron. I had a St. Louis. It faded a lot. It was jet black, but it had the gold little buttons. Oh, little capes. These is capes. All old capes. Some of them had good buttons, so I saved them. Pinstripes got dye on them, and I'm gonna throw those away. That denim apron was hard. I gotta probably crease it up, make it better though. If I wanna make it better, use it anyways. Hold up, wait a minute, wait a minute. I had all kind of stuff in this box. I thought it was 100 years, but nope. That's what's that? The Andis MVPs. That was the upgrade to the freaking flashlight, the Burgundy Classic 76ers detachables. The front just kept popping off on them whenever I was using them, and I could never like keep them crispy. But they was nice. They was quieter, but once again, cords. This is the corded era when we had to use cords, no wireless, and that was the upgrade. That was dope. I spent like 300 on them motherfuckers. Boy, spent a grip on them bad boys. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we got the Wall Seniors. It was Wall Seniors. So I was in a Wall era, and Walls was doing good. I was using Wall everything. But then I had these, the Fat Masters. Those was the Fat Masters right there, which those was whack. Those was whack. You're supposed to not have to use guards, but they didn't ever cut a true zero. Those was hard. The Andis, cordless, the first cordless ones before they made them skeleton. These is all my old guards. I broke that case on them detailers so many times. I had to replace it, tried to glue it. But a bunch of guards. Old trinkets. Some nice bags, velvet bags. See, the quality of stuff back in the day, man, was so much better. They used to take their time. Sterlings, those was mid 6, 7. We used to cut those. We used to cut those back in the day, bruh. Hold up, hold up. Them was my OGs. Yeah, the black edition, black label masters. I had Andis everything for a minute, and then I had Wall everything for a minute. I used both. I've always been hype over the Clippers. Look, here's some of my old stuff. More black label masters. The paint came off, but I put a fade blade on that one. So I had both. That was my set. That was my set. Both of them at the same time. Yep. Yep. And then here goes the regular masters. That was when I was in school. I put a fade blade on those too. Them some trash. Them some trash liners. Never really used them. Forgot what they're called. And I made those skeleton. And I put the rubber bands on them because it made it look better. Look, it's so old. It's stretched out. It's crazy. Throwback, man. Dang. Dang. All these old trinkets in this box. Look at that. Designer detailers. With the cord, though. I never got the cordless ones. I think I must have upgraded to Babyless or something. I jumped off the bandwagon, man. But look, I ain't going all the way, Wall. Holla at me. Andis, holla at me. Because, boy, hold on. Look, hold on. Hold on. Then we went to the Osters. This is my upgrade, the Osters. I remember when I got them Octanes. And I put the old ones in the Octane box. My fast feed adjustables and my detachable 76ers. That was the shite. Used to trade the Yes, used to have to change them brushings on there a lot, which was kind of whack. Nobody wanted to change those, but we had to. Buy the brushings. Ooh, look at my receipt. 341.96. You know what I bought on that receipt? That was from Evelyn's in 2020 during COVID. That's when I got my Octanes. In 2020, that's what I spent my COVID money on. If you know, you know. Upgraded to cordless joints. Yeah. When I became that nigga. If you know, you know. Dang. upgrades. And then look, I got all this other new stuff. So I started doing JRL. First, I went to Babyliss though. And then, of course, I had these. This is before I had the all the way switch. I got the Andis GTX Exos, which I sent off. And they took really, really good care of me. Customer service did. But I had Babyliss, man. I had all the gold Babyliss first. After that, and I'll go, and then I switched to JRL. JRL is my heart though and soul right now. Still use JRL everything, and I'm selling them Onyxes if anybody wants them. Those got sold. Those got sold. I got those still. Slim lines. I don't need them anymore. I know how to use my big blade, my big boy blade. I don't got to use the skinny ones, but those are handy dandy. That's a nice shaver my son wanted, so it's gone. It's gone. Man, I got a lot of good stuff, dude. Honestly, a lot of good stuff. This JRLs, gold joints. Zach want them. He said he want my old set, so I'm gonna have to hook him up. Them Wi-Fi's, those is cool and loud. They work very well though, and they're durable. Good stuff, Ricardo. Hey, if you know anybody trying to buy something, I be having all my old clippers for sale. So definitely hit me up, man. I ain't doing no faking, bruh. Hit my DMs or whatever you gotta do. Check me out, CardoCuts, Booksy.com.